NamRA Kachenu, 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 NamRA Kachenu. We are
NamRA, serving with passion.
Hello and welcome to this edition of NamRA Kachenu, your trusted source for all things tax, customs and excise. I am your host, Jean-Marie Pretorius, and I am delighted to be in your company for the next half an hour or so. In recent developments, Minister Nekundi applauds progress on the Trans-Kalahari-Mamuno one-stop border post. Systems integration with retirement and insurance industry on the radar. A 4-day corruption risk assessment workshop ends on a high. All this and more coming up. Stay tuned. Minister of Works and Transport, Honorable Veiko Nekundi, has expressed satisfaction with progress on the Trans-Kalahari-Mamuno one-stop border post, while NamRA Commissioner Sam Shivute confirmed that the facility was ready for official commissioning.
Infrastructure is not your only important thing. The most important thing is really, like we said, the processes, the harmonization of processes, your systems talking to one another, and also ensuring that the staff accommodation and so on. So we work together with our brothers and sisters from Botswana and also the Namibian National Team Project. And as a result of that, we are very happy to report that, yes, most of the one-stop border post, as it is now, is ready for launch. Of course, like building a house, there are always things that you need to be doing.
This is to ensure that we have the TKC becomes what we call a smart corridor, a safety, smart means for safety, mobility, automated and real-time traffic management, and also to ensure that there is electronic transactions that framework that is developed.
So this movement between people have also contributed to the free flow of communication between ourselves. Start seeing ourselves as one people and one people that are sharing the same borders, same cultures. So a lot of spin-offs is coming from this. And you can see the growth of Beta Post growing out of its proportion.
Buildings looks to be very much usable, very much quality. One observe. I am confident that the design and the layout will enable a seamless flow of the goods and the persons as they are traversing through our premises. So this is that we are rendering one.
The NamRA team joined the Namibia Financial Institution Supervisory Authority, NAMFISA's quarterly engagement with retirement fund administrators and insurers to discuss system integration. The initiative aims to streamline processes such as tax directives, annuities, and taxpayer verification, moving from paper-driven methods to automation. This step will make compliance easier while strengthening the integrity of Namibia's tax system.
Probably 80% of that 79% are individual taxpayers that have either study policies, annuity fund contributions, or withdrawals. So those are the ones that we engage with on a day-to-day basis, and there are some teething issues there in terms of how we can deliver expedite the processing of their tax returns.
In terms of availing such tool like the querying of latest return, it is already available to the taxpayer, because the taxpayer has a service portal where they can then log on and see what are the outstanding returns. But this one will be strictly on the interface between the fund administrators as well as the revenue agency. And also it will be a closed, not an open-ended thing for the public to see, because you also don't want to hinge on or infringe confidentiality and stuff like that.
NamRA recently hosted a 4-day corruption risk assessment workshop. The workshop focused on identifying potential risks and strengthening measures to safeguard the agency's operations. Participants engaged in discussions and practical exercises aimed to reinforcing NamRA's commitment to integrity, transparency, and zero tolerance for corruption.
The idea is simply to reduce corruption within our processes. That is a basic of it. And as I understand with ACC, the program will start with awareness, moving into ethical integrity, and then risk assessment. So awareness for you to understand what is corruption and integrity. Corruption actually comes with low ethics and integrity. When we have low ethics and integrity, corruption is right.
Corruption undermines institutions, erodes public trust, and diverts much needed resources for development. It's a known fact. For a strategic institution such as NamRA, which ensures revenue collection and fiscal stability, building resilience against corruption risks is a national kind of call for NamRA. We always see good things in the media. NamRA is doing a lot, but we really have to make sure that that good work is not punished by corruption.
After the break, we will be joined by NamRA call center agent Sofia Katyaka. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and we are now joined by Sofia Katyaka, a NamRA call center agent here in Windhoek. Sofia, it's an absolute honor and privilege to have you here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Sofia, our viewers would like to know, who are they listening to today? So can you give us a brief overview of who Sofia is and what the typical day of a NamRA call center agent looks like?
My name is Sofia Katyaka. I hold an MBA in majoring in finance. I have a bachelor honors degree in financial management. I'm furthering with my study in Bachelor of Commercial Law. Starting my day as a call center agent, I start up my system to get everything ready and to attend to my clients. I make sure that I read my emails to see any updates on any information on customs and excise and tax domestic information. And then I keep up my day with answering the calls.
So, Sofia, I'm sure that throughout your day you get very interesting queries and questions. What has been the most memorable one for you?
The most memorable query that I have attended to, it was one of our clients called in all the way from overseas. They called in and I assisted them to their satisfactory, where I felt very proud that NamRA actually is reaching to their clients around the world, which is a good thing. So we can be they can actually get to us in an easily way form, which is why I'm very proud to be one of the NamRA call center agent.
That's so great. Now, Sofia, tell me, customs and excise can sound very complicating and confusing to our clients. How do you make it easier for them to understand, especially since we have so many laws and regulations?
Indeed, customs, it's very confusing, it's very complex, but in a form to make our clients to understand and to know what they need to do, we have to simplify it. We have to speak in a language that they can understand. For example, IM4. IM4, it's a document that is used to permanently import or bring in goods into Namibia for consumption, for home use. So we need to actually, we make them to ask more questions when they do not understand, so that we can simplify it in the language that they will be actually to, when they go and look for what they actually called in, they understood it very well.
Okay, you mentioned previously that you are excited to be a call center agent. What motivates you to pick up the phone every day with that beautiful smile on your face?
The fact that I come in the office, I actually make change people's life by making sure that they are aware of what they need to know, giving out information to the public. So that actually motivates me to come every day to work and serve my nation or my clients.
Truly serving with passion, eh? Now, how does your work at the call center make a difference for NamRA and the public at large?
My work at call center, it actually give more impact, especially to our core values, efficiency and fairness. I have to make sure that all clients are attended equally. They have actually gained our trust, that whenever I call into NamRA call center, especially in the fact that in this world we have too much scammers, so they are safe when they call in. We give out information to them that no, this is the process or the instruction to follow when you are actually doing something in this. Let's say, for instance, when they are making a payment, they own NamRA and they want to make an individual payment. What process to follow that can actually assist them to make sure that indeed they have actually paid into the right account. So that's one of them.
Finally, are there any final messages that you would like to leave with our viewers that will help our customers reach out to you without feeling scared or hesitant? And can you highlight the call center number for us once again?
Dear viewers, when you call into our NamRA call center, kindly make sure that you have your text number, ID number, or you have logged into your NamRA ITS portal so that we can assist you smoothly. And make sure that you have your questions cleared. This actually smoothens our process of assisting you and giving you the correct information. On customs side, make sure that you know what you want to be assisted. This also gives us a clue on how to assist you. You can contact us on 081 959 4000. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Sofia, for being with us today and for educating our public on the NamRA call center.
Thank you for having me.
That was Sofia Katyaka, a NamRA call center agent here in Windhoek. Stay tuned for educational segments coming right up. We will now take a look at how custom enforces intellectual property rights at the borders.
Good day, my name is Leopold Jonas. I'm a senior custom officer under Intellectual Property Right Unit within Enforcement and Compliance Business Unit. So I'm here today to talk about the role of NamRA in enforcing intellectual property right. First of all, what are the legal framework as a country we have in terms of enforcing intellectual property right? It's within the mandate of NamRA to make sure that we protect the society. So as a country, we have laws that are governing intellectual property right. We got Industrial Property Act, we got Copyright and Neighborhood Act, we got Merchandise Act. And in terms of international agreement, Namibia is also a signatory to some international agreements like the TRIPS Agreement, the Vienna Convention, the Paris Convention. These are the legal framework that give us the mandate to enforce intellectual property right. In terms of our custom and excise Act, we also have the mandate. The Custom and Excise Act also mandated custom officers on the ground to make sure that they detain and seize all the goods that are being suspected of counterfeit. So why does NamRA enforce intellectual property rights or counterfeit laws, as we call them? The counterfeit goods have so many negative impacts to the society. They damage our country, the reputation of our country. They close down businesses. They damage the environment. They have so many negative. That's why Namibian Revenue Agency, through the Department of Customs, we are enforcing intellectual property law. Make sure that the goods that are entering the country are genuine. They are not fake. They are not going to harm our citizens. Pharmaceutical products are genuine pharmaceutical products that are coming in, not fake medications and all those things. Some of the common risk indicators that you should look out when you're buying goods is the low value items, the spelling mistake on the items, the quality of the packaging, the quality of the item itself. So if they are engaging in this in purchasing of goods, and there are those kind of risks, so make sure that you might be dealing with counterfeit, so you must stay away from them. So it's either you know that the goods are counterfeit, or you should have known that the goods are counterfeit. So be alert about buying counterfeit goods.
Warehouses in the excise industry? Let's find out what those are.
Good day. Thank you for having me. My name is Erastus Emosho, a senior customs and excise office at Excise Management. Today, I would like to talk about excisable warehouse. We have types of customs bonded warehouse which can be registered to store the excisable product. They are as follows. We have customs and excise storage warehouse. It's a warehouse licensed to store imported and local manufacturing goods under the duty suspension for home consumption and for export. The other warehouse is a special storage warehouse. It's a warehouse licensed to store the imported and local manufacturing goods for export purposes. There is also manufacturing warehouse. It's a warehouse licensed to manufacture the excisable product such as beer and tobacco. We have special manufacturing warehouse to manufacturing wine and other fermented beverages such as ciders. There is also primary and secondary manufacturing warehouse, in which the primary manufacturing is to manufacture the spirit from the distillation of base product, or to redistillation of such spirit. While the secondary manufacturing is to bread or mature the spirit into the spiritual beverages such as whiskey or gin. There is another special manufacturing warehouse in respect of goods subject to ad valorem. Such warehouse are licensed to manufacture goods which attract ad valorem duties. Thank you so much. In case of any question or inquiry, please consult Excise Management Unit Office or email to excisemanagementunit@namra.org.na. And I thank you.
Here are the trivia of duties.
Did you know? Companies and closed corporations are entities taxed on profit earned, and they must submit annual financial statements.
Need to make a payment for tax debt? Here are the available options. Good day, viewers. I am Jean-Marie Pretorius, and today I'll be taking you through how to make tax payments. Paying your dues does not have to be difficult. The Namibia Revenue Agency has made domestic tax payments simpler, faster, and more accessible. First, you log into your ITAS portal to confirm what you owe. Then you choose the method of payment you would like to pay. We have three available options: EFT, direct deposit, and cash or card payments at any of the NamRA cash offices. After making your payment, send your payment to NamRA's accounts at Bank of Namibia. For all tax types besides VAT, you will be using Receiver of Revenue accounts at 165001. For VAT only, use VAT dedicated account 165060. The NamRA branch code is 980172. For all international payments, the SWIFT code is capitalized CBKNNAX. Do not forget to include your tax identification number and the tax period on the deposit slip. Prefer paying in person? Not an issue. NamRA cash offices accept Namibian dollars and South African rand, plus debit or credit card payments via point of sale machines. NamRA offices are open from Monday to Friday, 8 to 1. The Windhoek Regional Office is open until 3 o'clock. When paying as an EFT, use the structured reference format. That is 1/658588/14/201806. Let's simplify that a bit. The 1 is for the payment type. The 06 is for the registration office code. The 0658588 is your TIN. That is your tax identification number. The 14 is for the tax type. The 201806 is for the tax period. Having any trouble in making a payment? Do not hesitate to call the NamRA call center at 081 9594 000. Stay compliant and avoid penalties by paying on time with the right details. Paying your taxes does not have to be hard. With NamRA, it's fast, it's clear, and it's hassle-free.
In the previous episode, the question was, where exactly is the NamRA Katutura Pop-Up Center located? The answer is, the NamRA Katutura Pop-Up Center is located at Soweto Market, Bantuk, Katutura, at stall L17. The question for this episode is, name different types of warehouses used in the excise industry. Kindly email your answer to NamRA Kachenu at namra.org.na. The due date for submission is the 9th of October 2025. We will announce the winner in the next episode.
And with that, we wrap up this edition of NamRA Kachenu. We hope the information shared has been both insightful and valuable. Join us again in 2 weeks' time for more updates. Until then, stay informed and stay compliant. And from us here at NamRA Kachenu, goodbye.